My client wants to replace his lavatory faucet in the main bathroom. You gotta admit, that one's pretty ugly. He's provided a Delta Lahara faucet in chrome. As I inspected everything underneath the cabinet, I noticed that the compression nut is broken.
What do we have here?
Not to mention these multi-turn shut-off valves are stuck.
What are those?
Look at the Teflon tape on that.
Who does that?
Who done it? It must have been the previous homeowner.
I seen him.
He was probably the
eyes.
DIY type. You could tell by the type of faucet I'm removing. Using a one-stop tool, I'll be removing these old angle stops. Get that out of my face. Simply place the insert into the 3/8 outlet.
We'll simply place the 3/8 into the
shut-off valve and then give the nut a turn.
Just get those valves changed already and stop messing around. Quit being cheap already and buy that fancy olive cutting tool that you saw that British plumber using. Cheapo.
And the old discussion.
Here he goes with the sand cloth. Scrub. Now he's going to use that tool that makes all that noise. Sounds like a donkey.
Sounds like a donkey. I got to get this thing wrapped up quickly because there's not much money to make on a customer-provided lavatory faucet install.
$1,000
when it comes to my repeat customers, I'm going to make sure that I take the time so that they get what they paid for.
Just do it.
What I really appreciate about this particular customer is not only the fact that they're kind, but they have a respect for boundaries. And that is really important. Especially when a man is trying to work. I mean, as a tradesman, people don't realize what we've been through. The previous call before we got to them could have been something that required us to be crawling underneath their house, climbing around in the attic where it's 140 degrees when the sun is out in Texas. Man, by the time we get to you, we are dog-tired. We're in pain, hungry. Probably haven't even used the restroom.
Nasty. Talking about
that might be too much information, but what I'm saying, when we show up, if you could just be kind,
mind your manners,
manage your pets. Most of us like pets. I like cats, I like dogs, but I mean, if they're the type to be just barking your head off or even nibbling at your ankles, common courtesy is to, put them in the other room or in a crate. Tradesmen really appreciate these small acts of kindness. And trust me, when a homeowner can respect these type of things, man, we will go above and beyond. Simply mind your manners. If you notice, I'm using